Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Dalton Knecht is on a roll after a failed trade, and he has returned to the Lakers and is on the rise. Despite this, the Lakers are interested in trading him. His recent performances have highlighted his potential as a rising star in the NBA. However, the Lakers have to be all in on LeBron and Luka, putting a lower ceiling on how patient they can be with Knecht or anyone else on their roster. Dalton Knecht is on a roll, but he will be traded at the end of the season. The Los Angeles Lakers have been transformed into a true title contender since their unbelievable trade deadline acquisition of ex-Dallas Mavericks superstar Luka Doncic, but there are still certain gaps in the group's personnel that need to be addressed this offseason. Aside from their glaring lack of frontcourt depth, the Lakers' general manager Rob Pelinka could look to add another offensively gifted guard option to a group possessing two of the best playmaking talents in recent history in Doncic and four-time NBA MVP LeBron James. To provide the pair with another youthful, yet experienced presence, it's plausible for Pelinka to contact the Indiana Pacers regarding their 22-year-old scoring threat Bennedict Mathurin, as new reports have indicated that he'll shockingly be the subject of off-season trade dialogue. Rick Carlisle has reduced playing time for the Pacers' recent lottery picks, Bennedict Mathurin and Jarace Walker, Forbes' Evan Sidery shared via Twitter/X on Sunday afternoon. Mathurin has gone 4 straight games not playing 25 minutes. Walker continues receiving DNPs. Teams will be calling Indiana about these two prospects this summer. In exchange for the budding star, Pelinka would hypothetically be able to offer a package consisting of the Lakers' number 17 overall pick in the 2024 NBA Draft Dalton Knecht and forward Jared Vanderbilt to supply the Pacers with a promising prospect and skilled perimeter defender in return. Though it may be hard to believe, rumors have pointed to Mathurin being involved in trade discussions this offseason based on his lack of burn under Carlisle, which begs the question of whether an underlying issue could be afoot. In any case, the Lakers' possible acquisition of Mathurin would likely prove to be a sensational choice, as the former number 6 overall pick in the 2022 NBA Draft has blossomed into a serious scoring talent for Indiana. The 6'6" athletic guard has contributed 15.9 points and 5.9 rebounds on a solid 58.3% true shooting percentage this season through 60 appearances with the Pacers, and his ever-evolving offensive skill set could be further unlocked while playing alongside the generational duo of Doncic and James. Mathurin's explosive leaping ability and tendency to run in transition would work to the benefit of both superstars who love to throw deep outlet passes just seconds after coming down with a rebound. As a respectable 37.1% shooter on corner threes, Mathurin could also be a good option in drive-and-kick situations when one of the two dominant on-ball talents collapses the opposing defense with a strong move towards the rim. While it may be unlikely that either team desires pull the trigger on a deal of this nature, it's easy to see how a young and energetic player like Mathurin could turn the Lakers into an outright title favorite for the 2025-26 season and beyond. LeBron James expected to miss at least another week. Lakers star LeBron James is expected to remain sidelined for at least one more week as he continues to recover from a left groin strain, ESPN's Shams Charania said Sunday during an appearance on NBA Countdown. Charania first reported on March 9 that James' groin ailment was expected to keep him on the shelf for a minimum of 1 to 2 weeks, so his latest report is consistent with that timeline. According to Charania, James conducted an on-court workout on Sunday for the first time since suffering the injury on March 8. However, the Lakers will be cautious with his return, Charania notes, given that it's a soft tissue injury and the 40-year-old has played significant minutes this season after participating in the Olympics last summer. Los Angeles has struggled without James available in the past week. In addition to dropping the game in Boston in which he was hurt, the team has since lost road contests in Brooklyn, Milwaukee, and Denver as well. The Lakers are back in LA and will host Phoenix Sunday to tip off a 5-game homestand, which runs through next Saturday. Although it sounds as if James will likely remain inactive for that entire homestand, there are some positive injury updates out of Los Angeles. Starting center Jackson Hayes will be available versus the Suns after missing 4 games due to a knee contusion, per the team. Dorian Finney-Smith, ankle, and Gabe Vincent, knee, are also available after being inactive on Friday in Denver. Additionally, there's optimism that Rui Hachimura, out since February 27 due to a knee issue of his own, patellar tendinopathy, will return within the week, according to Charania. Stephen A. Smith sends bold Austin Reaves message. The Los Angeles Lakers were able to defeat the San Antonio Spurs on Monday night by a final score of 125-109. Led by Austin Reaves and Luka Doncic, the Lakers improved to 42-25 on the season. Reaves put together a masterful performance for Los Angeles. He scored 30 points on 12-4-21 shooting, including making 5 of his 13 three-point attempts. He also chipped in with 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Doncic played a strong game as well. He racked up 21 points, 14 assists, 9 rebounds, and 3 steals. The Lakers superstar did have a rough night shooting, connecting on only 5 of his 20 shot attempts. Following the big-time game from Reaves, he has set the sports world on fire with takes about him. Stephen A. Smith was one of the notable figures reacting about Reaves. He did not hold back from putting a bold statement out. During a segment on First Take on Tuesday morning, Smith laid his take about Reaves out on the table. Austin Reaves is the best third option in the entire NBA, Smith said. Throughout the course of the 2024-25 NBA season, Reaves has played in 60 games. He has averaged 19.6 points per game to go along with 6.0 assists, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.2 steals. In addition to his averages, Reaves has shot 44.6% from the floor overall and has knocked down 36.6% of his three-point attempts. Those numbers certainly make him deserving of the bold praise he received from Smith. While there were some concerns about the big 4-year, $56 million early bid maximum contract he received, Reaves has put all of those concerns to bed. Lakers trade acquisition sends warning on future contract plans. Luka Doncic is the Los Angeles Lakers' prized trade acquisition this season. But Dorian Finney-Smith has been credited for the Lakers' defensive turnaround since January. Extending both of them in the offseason is the Lakers' top priority on top of looking for a starting caliber center. Finney-Smith, 31, has a $15.4 million player option for next season, which he is expected to decline to get a longer deal, perhaps his last big contract in the NBA. The veteran forward has hinted that he will not be taking a discount. "You see what just happened with Luka Doncic?" Finney-Smith said in a recent interview with Hoops Hype. The shocking trade of Doncic put all NBA players on notice. Loyalty to the team doesn't guarantee their future. So, you've got to make sure you take care of yourself first, Finney-Smith quickly added. "We need to finish the season strong. If we win, everybody eats, smiles." The Lakers were only limited to offering Finney-Smith a maximum of 3 years, $56.4 million after they traded for him in December. They could offer him the full 4-year deal in the offseason. Finney-Smith's versatility is his ticket to a big contract extension this offseason. Elite 3 and D players are hot commodities in today's NBA. Fortunately for the Lakers, they inherited Finney-Smith's bird rights, meaning they could go over the cap to re-sign him to a lucrative extension beginning on June 30, when they traded for him. But there's always the risk of another team overpaying for Finney-Smith, similar to what happened to the New York Knicks and Isaiah Hartenstein in the previous offseason. Hartenstein's early bird rights capped the Knicks at offering him 4 years and $72.5 million. The Oklahoma City Thunder successfully pried him away from New York with a 3-year, $87 million deal. After having been on the trade market for so long, the Lakers were lucky to snag Finney-Smith without giving up a first-round draft capital. The Lakers acquired Finney-Smith and reserve guard Shake Milton from the Brooklyn Nets for D'Angelo Russell, seldom-used second-year forward Maxwell Lewis, and 3 future second-round draft picks on December 29 last year. Finney-Smith is averaging modest numbers of 6.7 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 1.2 assists in 29 games with the Lakers. But those numbers do not give justice to Finney-Smith's real value to the team. Since he arrived from the trade, the Lakers posted a 23-12 record, including 20-9 with him in the active lineup. He's brought a level of toughness, Redick said, per clutch points Eric Slater. Certainly communication and the spirit to want to defend. I think guys have responded well to who he is as a player, a teammate, a person. He's just fit right in. Our season kind of turned around, and the energy and spirit of our group turned around when we got him. He's been huge for us. The Lakers jumped from 21st in defensive rating before his arrival to number 1 since January 15. Finney-Smith and Doncic already have that built-in chemistry, having played together before in Dallas, which greatly benefited the Lakers. In their latest win, a 107-96 win over the Phoenix Suns on Sunday, March 16, the former Mavericks duo led the Lakers in the plus-minus column, with each netting plus 16. Doncic dropped 33 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists, while Finney-Smith added 10 points, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. They combined for 6 of the Lakers' 14 three-pointers in their return from a one-game absence to manage their old injuries. Dorian Finney-Smith discusses how close Lakers are to unlocking offense around Luka Doncic. The Los Angeles Lakers have had an unexpected identity since acquiring Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic, starring alongside LeBron James and Austin Reeves, gave the impression that they would be a high-octane offense that maybe would struggle on the defensive end. But since Luka debuted for the Lakers on February 10, they have the 16th ranked offense and the 4th ranked defense in the league. They are steadily climbing, though, as they are the number 11 offense since March 4. Dorian Finney-Smith, the Lakers' other major acquisition this season, has noticed the improvement. The Lakers got a 125-109 victory over the San Antonio Spurs on Monday night, and it was among the easiest things have been for LA offensively since acquiring Doncic. He did not shoot well from the field, but he punished the Spurs for their heavy double teams against him, and players like Finney-Smith made them pay by going 4 of 8 from deep. Finney-Smith spoke about the offense on Monday night and why things worked for LA. They ran a bunch of different pick-and-roll coverages trying to guard Luka and AR, and it just opened up shots for me, Gabe, goody. It was a good overall win, Finney-Smith said. The Lakers forward then took a holistic look at the Lakers offense with Doncic at the helm, answering if he feels they are close to unlocking something. It's just fun, man, Finney-Smith said. He's gonna create so many problems for people on the offensive end, so we just gotta make it easy for him. We gotta make open shots, Jackson keep doing his thing and catching lobs. Everybody just do what they're paid to do and do their job. When Braun comes back, he's fast as hell, so we'll play a little bit faster when he's on the court. But that was just a good win tonight though. LA having that type of performance on their 4th game in 5 nights with another back-to-back on the horizon is especially impressive. Like you said, as a team we gotta figure it out. It's tough, but these games are important, especially with what we're trying to do in the playoffs, Finney-Smith added. So we just gotta stick together, everybody's got to step up, and hopefully we get guys back and integrated into the offense and back playing so they can get their rhythm. The Lakers having a somewhat inconsistent offense and a strong defense during Doncic's first month in action is a scary thought, as it means they have room to turn into an even more efficient and effective basketball team. Games like Monday show why they could be such a dangerous team when the postseason rolls around. Luka Doncic can't believe Austin Reeves went undrafted. Luka Doncic is getting the chance to see how good Austin Reeves is from up close, watching him take over each of the last 4 games for the Lakers. After Monday's win, Doncic gave Reeves high praise and focused on the fact that the guard went undrafted in 2021 before accomplishing everything he has thus far. Dallas Mavericks double whammy after Luka Doncic. The Doncic trade that shook the foundations of the league happened on February 2, and just as the Mavs fans were picking up the pieces from an unpopular move, to put it politely, another trade followed. That wouldn't get much coverage since the player who left wasn't exactly a marquee one or even a shining role player, but that has aged remarkably badly. On February 4, Caleb Martin rocked up at the Mavericks, and out went a 2025 second-round pick with a certain fringe player by the name of Quentin Grimes. Grimes arrived at Philadelphia 76ers as a distressed asset, but the quickness with which he's exploded has probably surprised even the player himself.